CBT Naruto.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Tour Championship. Well, it all comes down to this, the finale in the FedEx Cup playoffs, and a mere $10 million payout to the champion, won in the past by Brandt Snedeker and Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk with the backwards ball cap in the rain, Bill Haas with that amazing up and down from the water, Henrik Stenson, and the red-hot Billy Horschel last year. They all took home the big prize in the FedEx Cup playoffs. It is, of course, steeped in history, designed by one of the game's all-time best architects, Donald Ross, and it was the boyhood home of one of the true legends of the sport, Bobby Jones. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Let's get right down to the action.
I'm loving that balance.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. On the green. And a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. Little extra pep in the step right now with that birdie leading the tournament.
It might be temporary, but another one of those, and it just might be permanent.
Now to the first par 3 here at the Tour Championship at East Lake. It is the second hole, 214 yards. And really, to score well at East Lake, players cannot afford to miss the green on the short side of the flagstick, and that's especially true right here. This par 3 plays a bit shorter than the yardage, but it is a must to put the ball on the green. That green slopes dramatically from back to front and from left to right, and is guarded by bunkers on both sides. That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. It's the beautiful part of golf. Brand new day, new hole. Remember, he made a bogey here yesterday, this time for birdie. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Good roll, solid. That's a par. Now to the third hole, and Frank, again, it is relatively short.
But well bunkered off the tee, Rich, so a decision to be made here. 2 bunkers down the left side. The one on the right doesn't really come into play, but it's a good line to hit it over the left-hand edge of that right bunker.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Second shot now at the third. And Frank, what should the golfer be looking out for?
Another uphill second shot. Very severe ridge just towards that back part of the green. It's like a little tabletop. Really got to know the contours of this green.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Getting set now over the putt. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
Good putt. We have already begun. Let's pick up with the action at hole number 4. Frank, we're early in the second round. What have you seen so far?
I've seen a lot that can be improved on too, but there's enough good there. That's the main thing. You know, a scorecard doesn't always reflect how you're playing, but a little bit of basics out there. Fairways, greens, maybe knock a couple of putts in. All of a sudden that scorecard looks different.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. In complete command of his game. 9 under for the tournament with that birdie. Well, this hole will certainly get the players' attention here at the Tour Championship at East Lake as they battle it out for the $10 million bonus and the FedEx Cup prize. Frank, this is a long par 4, 520 yards.
A little bit like the fourth hole where you think you need a cut off the tee. But if anything, the slope of the fairway, which goes right to left, is going to send that ball to the left anyway. Good tee shot here, one of the narrowest fairways on the golf course. So good tee shot, well required.
Second shot, good look at the green. Here we go. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. This is really one of the most scenic holes on tour all year long and a fitting spot for the season finale, the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. It's the 6th hole, it's over 200 yards, and there's plenty of blue water out there just to keep a player focused on the task at hand.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Oh, I thought he had that. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Solid par. On to the 7th hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship.
Come on for a little extra.
And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there.
Long just meant longer.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Just 5 feet left.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you'll have a good chance to attack the hole location. Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round magic?
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of your mind. After that hot start, we all know they can play better than this, but they need to relax first of all, and then let their game take over again.
Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Eyeing this putt for a birdie. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. We mentioned at the start of this Tour Championship, East Lake is a par 70, so just 2 par 5s, and here is the first on the golf course. It's the 9th, 600 yards. There's some water in play. Still, though, a good chance for birdie. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole.
Second shot.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo for EA Sports, and we are back on this beautiful day at East Lake for the Tour Championship. Getting set to kick off all the action here on the back 9. The 10th is 469 yards. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, what do you like here on the second shot at the par 4 10th?
You can see why a powerful player with a nice high soft landing approach shot really gets a benefit here. Because of the undulations, you're not going to get the ball to move too much on the green with a lengthy second shot.
Good looking shot right here. Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot, and now pretty good chance for birdie. Birdie putt coming up at a par on this hole yesterday. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Drops for a par. Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3. That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. I'll tell you, he's setting himself up for a good weekend. A former college #1 makes another birdie. Another short par 4 here at the Tour Championship. East Lake Golf Club with a FedEx Cup on the line. The 12th is only 391 yards. What do you make of this hole, Frank?
It's a nice little downhill par 4, Rich, going all the way back down towards East Lake itself. And another positional hole off the tee, leaving just a short iron in, but very deceptive green to read. It's actually fairly flat. That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That's well played, and now a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Right in the heart. This is a good driving hole. From the championship tee box, players will aim just to the right of those fairway bunkers. A left center fairway position is ideal. Right center workable, but it means dealing with the right greenside bunker on the approach. Like many others here at East Lake, the green is sloped from back to front. That's classic Donald Ross, making ball position on the green critical. Good contact, good result.
There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, It's just straight up a head start.
Getting set for the approach here at 13. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Straightaway par 4 here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, the 14th, 442 yards. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that, hanging in the sky.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
See if they can deliver another solid strike here. Second shot at the 14th. Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
That is a solid par putt. There are just two par fives here at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. This is the second and last of the 5 pars. The 15th, it is only 525 yards. And if you walk away with par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This is a chance to make birdie or eagle. Really powering up here. That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. This would give him an eagle on the card.
Solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Tour Championship nearing its conclusion, coming to the 16th hole. It is a challenging par 4 at 481 yards. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Wow, Frank, look at that one out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Yeah, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, he has not been bothered by these strong winds today. It has really been gusty, but you wouldn't know it watching this guy on TV. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Down to the wire here at the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club. Now set to play the par 4 17th at 455 yards.
I'm loving that balance.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
And they're close, about 8 feet from the cup. Getting set now over the putt. So close.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par. Well, really, Rich, right now it's just a case of running out of holes. Pars are fine.
Now to the 18th, and a most unusual way to finish the round and really finish the season with a par 3. It's a tough one. You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Score that a birdie. There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on the scorecard.
And after 2 rounds, you really start to see not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
TBT Naruto, over and out. Also, today is September 3rd, 2019, and shouts to Supergirl, Season 5, starting on October 6th, 2019, yeah. Shout to that coming out on that day. In 13 days, it's going to be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh. And yeah, with all that being said, TBT Naruto, over and out.